clap. Nice.
Hello, it is me, Joe Valek, and I am back, and I'm in the boxing gym. I'm here at Exodus Records, have a big party here, and I'm just about the place, talking to a few people, seeing what's going on, seeing what we can learn, and maybe have some fun. Where are we?
We are at the boxing gym. It's a place that has a special place in my heart. Worked here for quite a few years. I've known Dennis, the owner of the building/charity, for coming up to 5 years. He's done an amazing thing for the community. He's dedicated 50 years of his life to the Bristol community and the young people of Bristol. The club kind of works as a collaboration with the Riverside Youth Project, the charity that Dennis works for. I love this place, and yeah, it will always have a special place in my heart.
What does the charity do?
So the Riverside Youth Project is a charity that's run since the 1890s, 130 years. So way before Dennis's time. It helps out a lot of the young Bristol community, particularly those who kind of get into a lot of trouble. It is actually a boxing gym. A lot of people are surprised by that.
Do you train here? Do you box?
I don't train here. So up until a couple of years ago, before the government's cut the SEND budget, which is the Special Education Needs and Disabilities budget, they used to kind of host schooling for people from Monday to Friday. After the budget got cut, the charity was struggling quite a lot financially. The boxing gym has kind of helped keep it on its feet, and now they're starting to kind of bring that back, which is really nice.
How long has it been a venue as well as a boxing gym?
So the first event that was thrown here was by Alfresco Disco in New Year's Eve 2015/2016. That was just like a one-off event, and it kind of reopened around 2018, I believe.
It's a great venue. Do you think it's the best venue in Bristol?
I'd be biased, but yeah.
Oh my god, who's this tap guy over here? It's Jakan!
Oh,
I didn't recognise you in the sunglasses.
Sorry, I was just a flag.
What can you tell us about this venue?
So, the boxing gym is a fucking legend in Bristol. It's been around for years. It's had its ups and downs, but it is basically a boxing gym.
Yay!
I wanted to speak to you because you're from Japan and
Yes.
you've come here for a month.
Yes.
Your brother is Tak,
Yes.
so you're here exploring Bristol. What do you think of the Bristol life?
Oh yes! Oh, I love this question. I love it so much. I even want to move here.
Yeah?
Like the community is amazing. Like all the people are really welcoming. It's so friendly. Like everyone knows each other. The food's amazing.
Yeah.
What is there to hate about it, really?
Where's one place you'd really like to play?
Japan.
I don't even know the person who lives next to me in Japan.
Really?
I've never talked to them.
I think the image we get here is that Japan is the place where there's a lot of community and everybody knows each other, but it's not the case.
Not at all.
Japan is like my number one bucket list place to go and play at the moment. So yeah, hopefully, I can't really announce it yet, but I might be going there later this year, but we'll have to see what happens, you know.
Oh, I love Bristol. I really want to live here. It's such a nice place.
Do you DJ as well?
I do, yes, I DJ. My DJ name is Carney. It came about because my young, actually, I think it was Matisse. He couldn't say my name properly, so he always used to call me Carney instead of Jakan, and it just stuck. So yeah.
Do you have any other nicknames?
I have loads. I have Jaqueen, Jaquibble, Jacanye, Jackie. What else we got? Jackin. I don't like that one.
Jacandale Dingle.
That's it, Jacandale Dingle. You got all of them. Yeah.
With Matisse, what a great name. Tell us the story of your name.
My name? Oh, okay. My mum used to do art as a kid, so she loves the artist Henry Matisse. I figured that's where she gets it from.
What a lovely name, Jade.
Thank you very much.
Is it your favourite colour?
Yeah, sure. Got a little green, you know, it's quite nice. Yeah, why not?
And what's your birthstone?
Jade.
Is it actually?
I
That
have
would be
no
cool.
idea. I have no idea what my birthstone is, to be fair. So
No? So
Not
you're
Jade.
not into your crystals?
not really a crystal girly, no.
Are you proud of your name?
Yeah, why not? Why not? Yeah, I think Jade suits me quite well. So yeah, why not?
Do you know any other Jades?
Pretty scary ones that shout at the pub and
Yeah.
swear and have kids quite young. But it's no judgment, no judgment.
What's the story behind the name Jakan?
So it's a Buddhist name. It's quite cringy, but it just means like pure love or something. And I'm half Indian. So I think that's the background behind it.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a good name. It's a strong name, like the name of a leader. I would trust you to take me into, I don't know about battle, but
take you to war.
yeah, somewhere.
Yeah.
It smells like Subway.
It does smell like Subway, yes mate.
Good set?
Yeah, no, it was fun. I enjoyed it.
Good. Playing to no one is quite hard, isn't it? Especially at the start when you're opening, no one
I had
there.
my friends there, they were loving it.
You run and bass club, right?
That's true, yes. I'm the founder of it, yeah.
Tell me the story of how that happened.
So it's coming up to a year now. I think I started it about May time last year. Yeah, I just always kind of wanted to, I've been running for ages and I was always thinking like this would be really nice to do with friends, and I always listen to mixes when I'm running, and it's just you kind of exert the same energy as you do at the rave, and it's just, I thought it just makes sense to put them together, and then I did, and yeah, it's really nice. We've made a lovely little community of people. 5k.
Yeah.
We're thinking of doing 2 different paces, making it nice and open for everyone. If you don't run, you can come along and do like a nice chill pace, and then yeah, a lot of people also like improving, which is really nice. So
Great.
yeah, it's good.
What's your PB, 5k PB?
23 minutes, 23 seconds.
That's very quick.
Yeah, I was very impressed with myself that day.
It hurts when you run that fast, doesn't it? It hurts.
I was flying, I felt good.
You were fine. Well, you
Yeah.
can go sub 20 then. I reckon.
Yeah, that's the goal for the year.
People say they're really good for like dating and loads of people. It gets a bit like incestuous. Does that happen at Run and Bass Club, or is it a bit more Disney?
People that are, they're making some chats, I think, but yeah, it's yet to be progressed, but definitely I think there's some sparks flying.
Well, I'm a DJ and producer, and I make jungle, drum and bass, UKG, lots of different music, and yeah, I travel all up and down the country, around the world, playing music for people, and yeah, just trying to live a nice life, really.
If someone hasn't heard of you before,
Yeah.
what song would you recommend they listen to first?
I think, one of the tunes of mine that always seems to get, recognised by people is a tune called Bad Boy, which I released probably, I don't know, about over 10 years ago now. But it was like the first tune that I had that sort of like went big. It's like before then, I was getting like a little bit of love here and there, but that was the first tune that came out that actually went like to #1 in the charts, and that's kind of a tune that people seem to associate me with, and like it's still, after 10 years, it's still probably like one of my most streamed tunes on Spotify and stuff like that, so that's probably the tune that people know me for.
If you had it your way, if it was a Jade's event, what would be playing?
What we're playing, I do like jazz music, apparently. So I had my appendix taken out like literally 2 weeks ago, and they put you under loads like anaesthetics, and apparently the nurse was like, Jade, like, what music do you like? We're going to play some music for you. And I was so off my face on the anaesthetics, I literally went, I fucking love jazz.
Nice.
So apparently from that, I really like jazz music. So
Do you have any controversial opinions about drum and bass?
They need to chill out with the jump up scene. I think it's getting a bit too crazy at the minute, and they're losing that rhythm in the music. I think it's too much about stimulation and like fake drops. They need to think about more of the rhythmic music and why we listen to music, to be fair. Not all about like the craziest drops that you've ever heard in your life. Since the era of TikTok, it has completely changed the rave scene, I think. And you get a lot of, I like to call them TikTok ravers. They see people get fucked up on TikTok, and like they'll go to a rave, have their phone out, and just filming lots of TikToks and just getting fucked up. And it kind of loses the sense of the rave. It's like, you're gonna go out, and everyone goes out to get fucked, I get that, but you go out to get fucked, and then you're filming your little TikToks, and then, that for you is the rave, but you're actually forgetting what you're there for, which is the music and the culture and the family and the community.
At the end of the day, I think jungle, drum and bass, it's an underground thing, and it's always been for people in the underground, and it's obviously like, it's cool when things become more popular, but we just need to make sure that with it getting more popular, it doesn't get diluted too much for the masses, because really there's always been a very, very strong foundation in drum and bass in the underground, and that foundation will always be there regardless of whether drum and bass is, popular, getting played on the radio. So, obviously, I'm all for it, going around the world and it being sort of played to the masses, but we just need to make sure that it's not getting diluted too much, really.
I think just let the music kind of take you. I like drum and bass, but maybe I'm a bit too old for drum and bass now. I don't know if that's a thing, but and I'm just too old for the late nights now, and most of the drum and bass events are quite heavy, people are like,
Why does it have to go on till 5 a.m? I want to be in bed.
Too late. Any sort of day party, be there, but get to like 11 o'clock, I'm like, ooh, that's why ticket scanning can be quite tough. I'm like, 1 o'clock, go, and everyone's like, you want to go into the event, enjoy afterwards? I'm like, no, it's bedtime.
It makes it more mysterious in the dark. Where are you taking us, Tack? Will we ever return? Yo, look at this. I mean, we're not in there yet, but look at this. This feels proper, like, boxing gym.
Yeah, and so there's a full-on boxing ring and stuff over there.
Oh, what? Look at this. Oh man, this is so cool.
Dennis, the legend himself.
What did Dennis do? Remind us.
So he's fostered countless people. He's got an MBE and dedicated 50 years of his life to the charity and to the youth of Bristol. So he's done an amazing thing for Bristol, really.
What a great guy. What an amazing feeling to be part of that story, huh?
Yeah, I'm just a small part of that, but it's amazing to see what Dennis does. It's amazing to be able to work with him as well.
And you can't ever say that they don't have amazing graphic design skills here at the boxing gym. Now, as a record label owner and events promoter, what would you tell people who wanted to become a DJ or producer?
I would say don't. Network your heart out. Just go to events, meet people, be a nice person, and people see that and have passion for something, and people recognise that, and they always want to give you a hand. Like a lot of people in the scene, and they may seem scary, but they're not. They're people at the end of the day, and they're always wanting to help other people out. No, I'm joking. I would say if you want to become a DJ, the best advice I can give is just fucking network as hard as you can, get to know people, and just like Bristol's such a great community, so
Fuck her in the pussy!
And another big thing is help promoters, and they will help you back. I always book people that made an interest in our events, help us set up, help us promote, and then I was like, you actually care, obviously I'll get you on board. So it kind of comes back around.
Yeah, you don't just want like freeloaders that want to get put on for nothing.
Exactly, and you got to remember it's really saturated scene, so like in a like healthy way, I'll scratch your back, you scratch my back. You know what I mean?
Obviously, it's good to make connections and network with people. I think it's obviously good to kind of get your music out there and send obviously people that are starting out as producers. It's good to send your music to labels, this, that, and the other. But I think sometimes people obviously send tunes and you can't always expect feedback on every tune you get sent. So for anyone that's obviously sent a tune to a label and they haven't heard back, don't get disheartened. Like, it literally happens to everyone. You just got to keep pushing and pushing, and just keep going, because that you might not get a reply for the first 10-20 times, but if you keep going, eventually a label will get back to you. So just keep pushing.
Does it still happen to you sometimes?
Still happens to me, literally. I've got labels like all-time like labels on my bucket list that I still send tunes to, that I still haven't had a release on. And don't get a reply, but I'll keep going, because that's what you got to do,
No, get away!
Oh, please, man.
You seem like a very grounded and like chill person. So how do you reconnect with yourself?
Yoga.
Yoga?
Yoga in the morning. Wake up, give yourself 20 to 30 minutes. Without being really cheesy, but it's a nice moment where you can just stretch, breathe,
Be present.
Be present in the moment. And exercise, it's good for you. 100%.
Do you follow like a YouTube video like Yoga with Adrian, or do you just
I
freestyle?
love Yoga with Adrian. She's the only
Yeah.
woman that I actually watch, because I can't stand anyone else when they're like, oh, breathe, and I think sometimes the accent puts me off. They're just like, in for form, like, shut up for form. But Adrian and her dog Benji,
Oh, so cute.
absolutely, and the way he just flops mid like vinyasa, I'm like, yeah, I love that. So,
Or just leaves. I love that he's just like, I'm had enough, I'm
she's like,
going.
no, I'm like, okay, plods off. Yeah, we love Benji.
What a guy. In Benji we trust. What's your number one networking tip?
Networking tip: just get out there, talk to people, meet people, go to events, chat. I don't know, just make friends.
And what
really.
shouldn't you do?
Be a dick?
Just talk to people that, like, if you're in a club, if you make eye contact with someone, don't hesitate to talk to them. Like, the other day when I went to Motion, and I looked at the person behind me, and she was like, yeah, and I was like, yeah, and we exchanged Instagrams.
You just got to put yourself out there and just, yeah, there's loads of lovely people, and I think you've just got to remember everyone is really lovely and everyone's open to making new friends and like sharing experiences and opportunities and stuff. So yeah,
I really like how nobody is really hesitant to talk to you. So if you want to talk to someone, don't be hesitant about it.
You're probably getting networked by a lot of people.
Yeah,
So what's
yeah.
something that people do that just doesn't work or is a bit embarrassing?
That is a great question. If someone comes up to me and like interrupts me when I'm in quite a obvious conversation, that kind of pisses me off. But you're right in front of the rig, yeah. It's not the time to network, and someone is like this, like right in your ear, and you're like, yeah. I'm like,
I
bro.
got that. I definitely got
Yeah,
that.
I'd give anyone the time of day. But sometimes I'm in the rave, I just want to fucking enjoy it. Like, just be like to me, like, let's go for a ciggy outside. Or like, do you want to go to the bar? Like, but sometimes in the moment it's not the right time. I'd say that, basically.
That's good. Really good advice. We are filming for a minute. You can come in if you want. Who are we with? What's your name?
Sir Milks, I run Bridge Street Records, Bristol hip hop label.
Big ups.
Yeah, big up, thank you, my G. But yeah, here, just got in. So what are we talking about? What's the subject?
We were just talking about bad networking etiquette.
Right, so bad networking etiquette is being awkward as fuck, yeah, being in your own head thinking, they don't want to talk to me, maybe I shouldn't waste my time because they might palm me off. Just do it anyway. Like, I wouldn't be here if I didn't take that risk of fucking, speaking to new people and that. That's what it's for. And if you're a musician as well, that's like the key of becoming like more like known, getting your name out there. You gotta get your name out basically. Talk to more people and shit.
What's your number one graffiti tip?
Get drunk as fuck.
Yeah.
Just so then the confidence grows more, and you don't care where you do it. I mean, like with me, I love like tagging, but like after a few beers and a couple zoots, it just makes it more better. Like I don't know what it is. Chill with more graffiti artists, and then like get advice from them as well. But like, don't do stencils as well. Stencils is like the worst thing. I reckon do it. Start with freehand. Get a notepad. Couldn't like practice your art and stuff. But yeah, in terms of tagging, it's got to be by freehand. You can't like get a tag and cheat that way. Don't buy tags online and fucking spray that. You know what I mean? Because that's not the way to do it. And you might as well. It's like buying a bike and just like buying stabilizers your whole life. Do you know what I mean?
What's the hip hop scene like in Bristol? I'm not really that tapped in.
I feel like it's a very small group of people that only do the UK sort of hip hop side of it. But yeah, no, like it's up and coming, it's growing.
That must be good though, because you probably know everyone in the scene, and it's quite easy to kind of make friends and collaborate with people.
Everyone's very welcoming in the hip hop scene here, yeah, for sure. If you've got like if you've got something that someone will rate, they won't slag you off or like sit. They'll bring you in. They'll respect the fact that you wanna that you're passionate about like the genre and like you wanna become something. And they'll bring you into it. They'll give you advice. They'll help you out. Like it's a very welcoming community of people.
Whoa! Yeah. I'm in trouble. If you were down the pub, there was another Jade shouting and swearing at you, causing a ruckus, and you said, right, meet me here next Saturday, we're having a fight. What would your walk-in song be?
The only correct answer is always, without a doubt, Eye of the Tiger. Bish bash bosh. There we go.
the only song that is coming into my head And I think I'm picturing like darts. I used to watch darts with my dad, and I've got Eye of the Tiger.
You could be playing darts if you want instead.
Yeah, I don't know.
Eye of the Tiger is a good choice.
Yeah, that's the only song that's come into my head.
My walkout song would be Pow by Lethal Whistle.
Pow.
Yeah, you know, Pow. Yeah, that one.
Perfect.
Coming really strong, ready for the fight, yeah.
The original version or the remastered 2011 version? 2012.
I think it's 2011. We'll go for the original. Yeah. Go for the original. So stick to that, yeah.
Wow, that's a hard one to be put on the spot with. I don't know, there must be like some rocky bootleg out there that's like really hilarious.
It would be, have you heard of D12?
Yeah.
It's Eminem's old, yeah. Have you heard Fight? It's called Fight Music.
I haven't heard it.
Yeah, it's a cold tune. That one. Yeah, it's
right, let's imagine it's playing now.
You like That's it.
Oh gosh, very tough one, but I'll say Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of the song. It goes, "It's my life, it's now or never." I'll go for that.
That's a good choice.
What was it called again?
It's not Living on a Prayer, it's the other one.
Yeah, it's the other one.
The other one. Yeah, we'll have it playing now, let's pretend it's playing.
Yeah. Now or never. Yeah, I love that song.
R.I.P. by Remark. Yeah.
I don't know that one, how does it go?
It's like R.I.P. Rest in peace. It's a jungle classic.
Okay.
The junglist will know. Like
John Cena can't see me. I'm joking. Exactly. Nah, my tune probably would be Funeral by Babylon Dead. If you don't know that tune, look it up, yeah. It's a crazy tune, and they literally, like, it's basically, like, when you hear it, it's like, shit, this tune's taking me back to the grave. Like this, it's like a heavy tune, the drums are crazy, the beat's dark, and it's basically just about, like, yeah, mate, don't fuck about, otherwise you get banged out or worse. Fuck the police, the law is a scam, I'm going to your mum's house and we're going to be snorting a gram, so yeah.
So that's it for me tonight at the boxing gym. Thank you to everyone I spoke to. So much insight, so much wisdom, so much fun as always. And thank you to Exodus Records for having me down. 5 years of Exodus Records, congratulations. Right then, let's go to bed.
Thanks for all the support over the last 5 years to everyone. And big ups to team, big ups to Tack. Big ups Colourist, big ups Matisse, big ups Fabian, big ups Jade, and yeah, everyone involved. It's been a good journey.
A message to Tack. Thank you so much for having me. I love your society, I love your community, I love everything you do. I am your #1 supporter.
What a great sister indeed.
Woo!
Connection.